Estamos en Barcelona, hace mucho calor. Estoy súper cansada.
Cansada, yes. Sí.
Vamos.
I'm in Spain. I'm in pain. No, I'm just kidding. We're in Spain.
This is the good life. Coke Zero.
The only thing standing between you and a new Coke Zero is this phone right here. Sorry, but why is there glitter on your...
We bought shimmer sunscreen. It was a mistake. Let me explain why we are in Barcelona instead of Norway, because we have the same temperature in Norway actually right now as it is in Spain, so we could just be in Oslo, but we are attending a family wedding, so we just traveled to Barcelona a couple of days before the wedding to get some extra sun and yeah, eat some good food and acai. We randomly ended up here on La Rambla. There's no people there. And there's like constructions on La Rambla. But now they have siesta, so then we can also have siesta. Am I getting tan?
Yes. With your glitter.
Do I have a lot of glitter?
Yes.
It said like, it's the sunscreen that you normally use, the Rudolph Skincare. It's really good. But then it says like shimmer, and I thought it was like just, yeah, an extra glow on my sunscreen. But it's like, it's so glittery.
Glitter.
But it's a very glamorous wedding, so it's a good fit.
Hello, market time.
Yay! We're gonna find nectarinas.
Oh, hello, Mr. Pigeon.
It's like the Copenhagen market we went to, just like extra,
Better?
extra large. Yeah. Pick and mix candy. We have a dinner reservation in an hour, so we should not be because we're gonna be full.
Wow.
There is no way you can deny it.
Imagine how big the chicken must have been if this is the egg.
I can see that you're all so sad, so quiet. Chiquitita, tell me the truth.
Almonds?
Yeah, it's almond with chocolate.
Okay.
Mmm.
Good?
Mmm.
Yeah, really nice.
Really nice. What is it?
It's tiger nuts.
What?
Tiger nuts.
Tiger nut? No alcohol?
No, only it's a dry fruit.
Oi.
Yeah, it's really
Bara?
Fruits?
It's
Oi. Oi.
Oh, wow.
No one told us that La Rambla is having like this big construction for 34 months. So this is like the main street. Yeah. What do you say? What if we just find a big fun museum?
Oh. Because when you said big fun museum, I thought you meant pretty.
Very hungry. We're at the vegetarian tapas place. We ordered way too much food, as not like as usual. But it's so good. And I'm so hungry. I'm so pretty now. So what do you have there? A member of the Pocket Salt.
Okay, look at this building, I guess. Buildings. Wow. That's so cool.
Just like in Lofoten. Where are we going?
We are going to Helene's favorite place.
El Corte Inglés.
El Corte Inglés.
You know, in all the El Corte Inglés in the basement, there's super good supermercados. So we're gonna go food shop. Even though we're so full, we need dessert.
Food shop.
Chiquitita, you and I know. How the heartaches come and they go, and the stars they're leaving.
sleeping there, and then next to you, it's not your phone or anything, it's your smoked seaweed and watermelon. Go.
If you know the feeling, when you've been out all day, sunbathing, it's been so warm, 30 degrees, and then you're coming back, taking a shower, and just like laying in bed a couple of hours.
Helena, you're talking in your sleep.
But then it's so hard to get up and go out for dinner. We have a dinner reservation in 20 minutes, and how long does it take to walk to the restaurant? 22 minutes. Good morning. I'm out on my little morning stroll, and it is so warm. It's 10 a.m. but there's a heat wave now in, I think, all over Europe. Even in Oslo now, I think it's the same temperature as in Barcelona, like 30 degrees Celsius. But before it gets too warm, I'm gonna find a little spot here on the beach to do a little workout. I brought my mini band before we leave to the actual wedding place. But the wedding is, I think, 1.5 hours from the city. So we're gonna head there today. I think it's a really beautiful place. I'm excited to, get there and meet the rest and celebrate love. It's gonna be really fun.
The summer is gone again. She makes me tiptoe. Stuck where the ice is thin, one step from falling in. Please start talking. I'm watching this divide. Are you not terrified? Who are we if we're not us? When did you stop loving me? When did you stop loving me? When did you stop loving me? When did you stop? When did you stop? You'll be the echo, I'll be the empty room.
You walked into the party like you were walking onto a yacht. Your hat strategically dipped below one eye. Your scarf, it was apricot. You had one eye in the mirror as you watched yourself go out, and all the girls dreamed that they'd be your partner.
Good morning from, I think it's called Sagaro. It's 1.5 hours north of Barcelona, and we came here yesterday. And wow, that was a big contrast from busy and hectic Barcelona coming here to this little beach village. It is so beautiful, and the water here is so clear. Yesterday for sunset we were on a boat and we just swam, and that was the first day of the wedding weekend, so we just met all together and get to know each other. Today is the wedding, which is really exciting. My uncle is getting married to his fiancée Harlem. I think I've showed them a few times before, but that is later. So I'm just out on a little morning stroll in the sun, and I did a workout, just taking it really chill this morning because it's gonna be a social day. So I just need to charge myself and my social batteries. I feel like all Norwegian Scandinavians crave the sun like this because we only have it a few months a year, and when it's finally here and we get to get some warm sun, we are just like soaking it all in. It feels so good.
They'd be your partner and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. You're so vain. I'll bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you?
It's only a couple of hours until the wedding starts, and I am actually using my wedding dress in this wedding, which kind of sound weird, but since there's two men getting married, they're wearing their smokings. They want us, the guests, to wear beige white to be a contrast to them. I would obviously never have worn my own wedding dress to someone's wedding if it wasn't this specific wedding, but it's fun to get to use it more than just once. I already used it once actually, so this is my third time wearing it for this past month. I think this is the first family wedding I'm attending, except from my own. And it is a really special one because it's my uncle and we are so close. I feel like he's one of my best friends. There's 30 years between us, but he is the only family I have in Oslo and the closest family I have when we're there. So we spend a lot of time together and we have a lot of good conversations. We are really like-minded and look at life kind of similar. And he's also like my big mentor in life because he had 20 lives. He's been living so many different types of lives. If you're Norwegian, you probably know who my uncle is and his story and everything. But if you're not, he's known for being like a makeup artist and fashion stylist in Norway. And he does a lot of TV and stuff. But most of all, he is the warmest, kindest, nicest person I know. And I'm so grateful that I have him in my life. He kind of feels like a brother, even though there's so many years between us. But he's just such a warm soul. And he always has something smart or good to say. Because he, yeah, as I said, he's been living so many lives. He's been through so many challenges and so many tough things. Not only because he's marrying a man, but also just for being a bit different, for daring to stand out. He's always been this big fighter for speaking out and just being yourself 100%. In Norway, we have this thing called Janteloven, which is, it's not written anywhere. It's hard to explain. It's kind of a law saying that the main phrase is like, you should not think that you are anyone or anyone special. You should just blend in with everyone else and not stand out. And I really don't like that law because that's the opposite of what we should do and think. But my uncle has always been this fighter for doing the opposite and just being who you truly are and not being afraid of saying what you mean or stand up for yourself or anyone else. Be nice to people, always. Even though he has that kind of fame in Norway that he has, he is still the kindest person I know. It doesn't affect him at all. So it's just, yeah, I really look up to him and I'm so happy for him that he finally found his soon-to-be husband, Harlem. So yeah, it's a special day. And I don't think I mentioned this, but we actually got married together because Andreas and I had our wedding at this cabin in May. But a week before that, we did like the official part of the wedding in Oslo. And we actually did that together with my uncle and his fiance, which was so special. So we got married, we had our party, and now they're having their party, and then we're all one big happy family. I never really cared about getting married before, and I never had dreams about having a wedding or getting married at all. But life is so short, so finding reasons to celebrate, and especially love, which is the nicest thing we have, I think. Have days to look back at and celebrate, and more reasons to smile, small moments, finding small reasons in every day to smile a bit extra. I should get ready.
Several years ago, when I was still quite naive, when you said
Hi. Wow. Who are you marrying?
I'm marrying
Who? Wow. Wow.
but you gave away the things you loved, and one of them was me. I had some dreams, they were clouds in my coffee, clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. You probably
Sin pensarlo dos veces, salió para malgastarlo.